From West Shamokin High School, good afternoon, everybody. It is time for some District 6 softball. Today, it's the West Branch Warriors against the West Shamokin Wolves. A couple of Westies going at it here for the Heritage Conference semifinals, a chance to play in the finals and play for a championship. And for West Shamokin, it would be a second straight Heritage Conference, or rather District 6 championship. I think I just said Heritage Conference. That's not right. This is a little bit bigger potatoes today, the entire district. And I'm going to bring you the action here this afternoon. Beautiful day, actually, it turned into for a softball game on this wonderful facility at West Shamokin. Team captains and coaches now meeting with the umpires. Going to come back, give you our starting lineups in just a moment. It is District 6 semifinal softball action, Class AA on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
For over 90 years, the Graf name has been synonymous with insurance in Armstrong County and the surrounding area. With over 30 insurance brands, the Graf Agency specializes in customizing your insurance to fit your needs. The John F. Graf Insurance Agency offers insurance and related services in personal, business, life, accident, health, government, bonds, and investments. Stop in today and let them give you a quote, or give them a call and let them do your shopping for you. Proud supporter of West Shamokin Athletics.
Attention parents and guardians. When you need dependable childcare, turn to Tammy Powers Nest Daycare. Tammy Powers provides caring, reliable childcare for children from birth through age 15, including children with special needs. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tammy Powers offers a safe and welcoming environment. And if you're looking for a rewarding opportunity, Tammy Powers is hiring childcare providers and kitchen personnel. For trusted childcare and employment opportunities, contact Tammy Powers Nest Daycare, 112 Lime Street in Rural Valley.
When it comes to keeping your finances in order, experience and trust make all the difference. That's why individuals and businesses throughout the area turn to Christine McConnell CPA in Shillocta for dependable accounting, tax preparation, and financial services with a personal touch. Christine McConnell CPA is proud to support local student athletes and would like to wish the West Shamokin Wolves softball team the best of luck as they battle for another District 6 championship. Play hard, Wolves, and bring home the gold. Christine McConnell CPA, proudly supporting our community on and off the field.
Back at West Shamokin, where the umpires are explaining the ground rules to the team captains and the coaches as we get set to bring you this game this afternoon. District 6 Class AA semifinal action. Here are your starting lineups for the West Branch Warriors. The leadoff hitter is the pitcher, Bella Nelson. Bella Coleno is batting second. She's the left fielder. Hitting third, Lindsay Bainey, the third baseman. The cleanup hitter is the shortstop, Haley Woodling. The catcher, Finley O'Hare, batting fifth. Batting sixth is a designated player, Megan Eyerly. And batting seventh, Cheyenne Bush, the center fielder. Mackenzie McTavish bats eighth. She's the right fielder. And Elena Sable, the second baseman, will bat ninth. The player for whom Eyerly will bat is the first baseman. That's Montgomery Van Bushkirk. So it's Nelson, Coleno, and Bainey, Woodling, O'Hare, and Eyerly, Bush, McTavish, and Sable for West Branch. For the West Shamokin Wolves, Coach Gary Stewart, they are undefeated at 20-0, and they will put out onto the field batting first their shortstop, Avery Elkin. The third baseman, Abby Kimmel, will bat second. Leomondi, the pitcher, hitting third. The catcher, Cam Vandervoort, will bat fourth. In the five-hole is Maddie Kern, the right fielder. Batting sixth is second baseman Evie Grants. Hitting seventh, Zoe Bennett, the designated hitter. Colby Elkin, the center fielder, will bat eighth. And batting ninth is the left fielder, Lainey Gorley. The player for whom Bennett is batting is Briar McClafferty, the first baseman flex player. And so there is the lineup for both of these teams here this afternoon. We're going to come back, be playing some softball in just a moment. District 6 semifinal action on Renda Digital TV.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Whether it's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
I want to tell you about my friends at Carson Boyer Funeral Home. For more than 100 years, folks in the Rural Valley area have turned to Carson Boyer when they've lost a loved one for funeral arrangements and a funeral service that is personal and memorable. Pre-planning your funeral is so beneficial, giving you the peace of mind you need and lifting your burdens with care and sensitivity. Call Carson Boyer Funeral Home or use the form at their website, carsonboyer.com, and they'll call you. Carson Boyer Funeral Home, committed to the community.
Fraser Brothers Hardware urges the community to join them and cheer on the West Shamokin Lady Wolves as they continue their successful playoff run. Fraser Brothers encourages the team to bring hard work and their best tools to the field. Speaking of hard work and best tools, come visit Fraser Brothers, about a mile north of Chilocta on Route 210, or call 724-354-4422. Fraser Brothers Hardware. If they don't have it, you don't need it. Go Wolves.
Introducing the West Branch Warriors, who take the field first. Actually will be at bat first. They are the visiting team this afternoon. The West Shamokin Wolves and the West Branch Warriors. West Branch comes into this game at 12-8 overall with a 7-3 conference record. Next up for the West Shamokin Wolves, the introduction of their starting lineup this afternoon here at West Shamokin High School. There, of course, is another semifinal game going on in District 6 Class AA. Bellwood Antis is hosting that one this afternoon, and of course they will play in the semifinal against Southern Huntington. And Southern Huntington is the team that West Shamokin defeated for the championship last year. They played West Branch in the semifinal last year, and they won that game. So West Shamokin hoping for a repeat of that performance here this afternoon. This team for West Shamokin has really not been touched very much on the course of the season. I think their only really close game was one that they had against Purchase Line, and Purchase Line is doing some pretty good things in the District 6 playoffs as well. So this is a really, really good, hard-hitting softball team. They're wonderful in the field as well, and I think Coach Gary Stewart is happiest most of all about that. So lineups have been introduced, and we'll have our national anthem here, I believe, as we get set to bring you this game here this afternoon. Fans are standing. Flag down the left field line. There's the national anthem. We are ready to play some District 6 semifinal softball here this afternoon from West Shamokin High School. And thank you for joining us for this action here today. Looking forward to this. And, of course, the winner will play in the district championship. And that'll be, I believe it's next Tuesday. I'm not absolutely certain. Let's check it out here. Look up the bracket, see if they even have the date listed. They do. It'll be a week from today, the championship, May the 28th. So next Thursday is the district championship action. Wolves on the field. Here are your umpires for this afternoon. At home plate, it's an Indiana County crew. Keith Fry will umpire behind the plate. At first base is Tony Klein. Steve McCulley at second base. Eric Skoltetti at third. Cam Vandervoort, the throw down. And we are ready to play some ball. Mr. Fry checks with us. And we're ready for Bella Nelson to step in, the pitcher for West Branch. Leah Mondi, outstanding pitcher for West Shamokin. Nelson, the batter. First pitch of the game is a called strike on the inside corner. Nelson is a sophomore, batting .295 on the season. 18 hits in 61 at-bats. She's got 4 doubles among those 18 hits. She swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes from Mondi. And the 0-2. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First batter down. Leah has made all but one of the pitching appearances this season for West Shamokin. She is 20-0 with an ERA of .88. Bella Caleno stepping to the plate for West Branch. And that's ball 1 on her, the left fielder. Caleno is a senior. The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed off speed. Caleno batting .246 this season, 14 for 57. She's got a doubles, driven in 9 runs. 1-1, 1 away in the top of the first. Inside, that's a ball. 2-1 on Caleno. Lindsay Bainey, the third baseman, waits on deck. Top of the first, District 6 semifinal. Mondi squaring around and bunting it. Foul. Vandervoort had a chance at that one. Just beyond her reach on the pop-up. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Caleno. Right-hander steps in. Checking the wristband as Leah Mondi. There's the 2-2. That's up high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Leah does not walk a lot of people. 28 walks in 112 innings pitched this season. A 3-2 pitch on the way to Caleno. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 strikeouts to start the game for West Branch. Lindsay Bainey comes to the plate. The third baseman with 2 outs and nobody on. Bainey, a .453 hitter. 24 for 53 on the season. She's got 6 doubles, a triple and 4 home runs. Off speed from Mondi. Swing and a miss, strike one. It's a lot of extra base hits. 11 of her 21 hits have gone for extra bases, 24 hits. No balls and a strike, 2 out. Down low, 1-1. Top of the first. Mondi's pitch. Pop foul out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. A couple of strikeouts to start this game for West Branch. Bainey is trying to break that pattern. Mondi. The 1-2 pitch inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 pitch on the way. This one is fouled. Staying alive is Bainey. Two and two, the wind kicking up here. It's blowing from left to center. Swing and a miss, strike 3. She strikes out the side, and that is the end of the top half of the first inning. Our presenting sponsor this afternoon, H2O Restoration. No score, headed to the bottom of the first on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
When it comes to keeping your finances in order, experience and trust make all the difference. That's why individuals and businesses throughout the area turn to Christine McConnell CPA in Shilokta for dependable accounting, tax preparation, and financial services with a personal touch. Christine McConnell CPA is proud to support local student athletes and would like to wish the West Shamokin Wolves softball team the best of luck as they battle for another District 6 championship. Play hard, Wolves, and bring home the gold. Christine McConnell CPA, proudly supporting our community on and off the field.
Back at West Shamokin, top of the first was a clean inning for Leah Mondi. She struck out the side, and now taking the mound is Bella Nelson for West Branch. Nelson, one of those strikeout victims in the top of this inning. Let's take a look at her pitching numbers. 6-2 with a 2.52 ERA in 13 appearances. 69 1/3 innings pitched. She has given up 43 runs, 25 of them earned, 75 hits, struck out 54, and she's walked 19. And she will face Avery Elkin, the shortstop of the Wolves. And she'll pop the first pitch straight back. No balls and a strike on Elkin. West Shamokin can hit up and down the lineup. There are absolutely no weaknesses there. Elkin back in, a .347 hitter on the season. The 0-1 is up high, a ball 1-1. 17 for 49 on the season for Avery Elkin. Let me correct that. I was reading her sister's numbers. A .365 hitter. 23 for 63. 1-1. Fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. 9 runs driven in for Avery. 2 doubles among those 23 hits. 1-2, Nelson. The windup inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's a good angle from which to do a game because you get an idea of the changing speeds. The 2-2 pitch is inside ball 3 as she threw an off-speed pitch there. It's Elkin, Kimmel, and Mondi for West Shamokin here in the bottom of the first inning. And this one is cracked inside, no, outside the bag. That's a foul ball. Took a bounce in front of the bag and hooked left. So another 3-2 pitch is on the way to Elkin, the leadoff hitter. Back in, and Nelson's pitch. That is driven far and deep and foul by Avery. Straighten that out, and she's got her first home run of the year. Remains 3 balls, 2 strikes on Avery Elkin. Now the wind really kicks up. It's blowing more out than it had been. Here's another 3-2 pitch, and that is, a called strike 3. Elkin did not agree. Started toward first base, but that's one away. For the freshman Abby Kimmel, who had 3 hits the last time they played the Heritage Conference Championship game, including a home run in the first that set the stage for that game. Kimmel steps in and check swing, called strike. A .492 batting average for Abby. 31 for 63 with 27 runs driven in, 2 home runs, 4 doubles and a triple. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2 on the off speed. So Nelson gets a hole ahead of Kimmel. 0-2. There's the pitch. High and outside and all the way to the backstop. Another 1-2 pitch on the way for Elkin, or for Kimmel, I should say. 1 away, off speed, and she'll fight that one off and foul it away. New ball, and off we go. 1-2, 1 out, bottom of the first inning. Kimmel. The crouch. Here's the pitch from Nelson. Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Working the count here. And making Bella Nelson work a little bit. We'll set the defense for West Branch in just a moment. As soon as we see what Abby does here, she'll drive this one into left field, where the left fielder, Bella Coleno, will haul it in. 2 away. West Branch, third to first. Lindsay Bainey is the third baseman. Haley Woodling at short. Elaine Sable, the second baseman. And Montgomery Van Buskirk is the first baseman. Bella Coleno in left field. Cheyenne Bush in center. Mackenzie McTavish is your right fielder. The battery, Finley O'Hare catching for Bella Nelson. And there's a check swing line drive that goes over the head of Haley Woodling. And an accidental base hit there for Leah Mondi. Didn't mean to swing, got just enough of it to get it over the head of the shortstop. And our first hit of the game belongs to Leah Mondi. And that brings Cam Vandervoort to the plate for West Shamokin. Never even had a chance to give you Leah's batting numbers. First pitch swinging. Vandervoort, when do you get a load of her numbers? Batting .633 on the season, 31 for 49. Driven in 23 runs. And she takes a ball she really has a home run swing. She's not displayed it all that much this year, only 2. But one of them in that last game, the Heritage Conference Championship game, 3 doubles among her total. Runner on first and 2 out. She'll pop this one toward the second baseman, who will make the catch, and Sable retires Vandervoort. And that'll end the first inning. No score. You're watching District 6 AA Girls Softball semifinal action on Renda Digital TV.
It's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Back at West Shamokin, getting set for the top half of the second inning. No score after 1. Thanks for being with us here today, and thanks to all of our sponsors who are making this ball game happen for you on Renda Digital TV, especially our presenting sponsor, H2O Restoration. Serving a very, very wide region of western Pennsylvania, Armstrong, Indiana, Westmoreland, Jefferson, Clarion, Forest, Elk counties. Family-owned business since 1999. H2O Restoration, water softening equipment, filters, disinfection systems. Good folks, and we thank them for being our presenting sponsor here this afternoon. Haley Woodling steps in, the shortstop for West Branch, as we get the top of the second inning underway. Fouls off the first pitch. No balls and a strike. Leomondi struck out the side in the first in order. And that's fouled away. 0-2. Picking up the hay fever off of the artificial turf here today. No balls, 2 strikes on Woodling. And that's up high for a ball. Woodling batting .339 this season, 20 for 59. 14 runs driven in. Of her 20 hits, 4 for extra bases, all doubles. A ball and 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter in the second for West Branch. Called, strike 3. Mondi has struck out the first 4 batters of this game. Your West Shamokin defense, third to first, Abby Kimmels at third base, Avery Elkin at short, Evie Grants, the second baseman, Briar McClafferty at first. Left fielders, Laney Gorley, the center fielder, Colby Elkin. Maddie Kern is in right field. Cam Vandervoort, your catcher. Leah Mondi on the mound. Finley O'Hare, the catcher for West Branch, steps in. 1 out, nobody on. It's up high for a ball. O'Hare is a freshman, batting .184. 7 for 38. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Or strike 1, I should say. 1-1. 1 out in the second. I had a couple of foul balls by West Branch in this game, but that's it. Nothing in play. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Leah back in the circle. ball and 2 strikes, 1 away. And the pitch, swing and a miss. She has struck out the first 5 of this game. And the designated player, Megan Irely, will step in and try her luck. Irely 229 on the year, 11 for 48 with a double. 2 outs, nobody on. And the pitch. Held up, it's 1-0. Called strike, 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. And West Branch yet to put a ball in play. They'll get that done eventually. See if they can't find a hole somewhere. 1-1 up high. 2 balls and a strike on Irely. She is a sophomore. Mondi's pitch. Fouled way out of play. She got out ahead of that one on the off-speed pitch. Geared up for that fastball. Now we'll see if Leah comes back with another heater. Onto the pitching rubber, and here you go. Inside off speed again, swing and a miss, and she has struck out the side in each of the first 2 innings. We head to the bottom of the second. District 6 AA softball semifinal action. No score. And West Shamokin on the way on Renda Digital TV.
Know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
A big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes. Go Wolves!
Bottom half of the second inning, no score. West Shamokin to the plate. And Maddie Kern, the right fielder, steps in for the Wolves. Takes one inside for a ball. Kern, 327 on the year. 18 for 55, 4 doubles, a triple, and a homer. She has driven in 18 runs. She made a brilliant play in right field in that Heritage Conference Championship game, diving to make a catch. Full out. It was just a great play by Maddie. She's ahead in the count now. 2 balls, no strikes. Bella Nelson, the West Branch pitcher, with the windup and the 2-0. Inside, 3 balls, no strikes. Wolves got a single from Leah Mondi in the bottom of the first. She was stranded there at first base. And Kern will take a strike. 3 balls and a strike on the West Shamokin leadoff hitter. Back in. Nelson, the windup and a 3-1 pitch. And that's lifted into left field, where Coleno is there. Records her second putout of the afternoon. 1 away for Evie Grants. That is popped up on the first pitch. Third baseman will have a chance at it in foul territory, makes the catch. Lindsey Bainey catches the foul out. Grants is out. Zoe Bennett, the designated player, to the plate. And she will take a strike. 2 outs and nobody on here in the second inning. No score. And inside, 1-1. Zoe Bennett batting .250 on the season. She is a senior. Called strike, a ball and 2 strikes. Nelson settling into the rhythm. And there comes the pitch. She drives that one into left field. And Coletto out, and it got over her head and bounces off the fence. That is a double for Zoe Bennett. A 2-out double puts a runner in scoring position in this game. It looked like Coletto had a chance at that ball, but the wind is pretty stiff, and she could not catch up to it. So the center fielder, Colby Elkin, steps in with 2 outs, a runner on second base. And the Wolves with the scoring opportunity here. Up high for a ball. Colby batting .347 with 17 hits and 49 at-bats, 7 runs driven in. 1-0. And this one is popped down the first base line and will drop foul. Giving chase was Montgomery Van Buskirk, but she could not catch up to it. So a ball and a strike on Colby Elkin. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That is driven hard into the gap in center field and will get down. A run-scoring double for Colby Elkin. And West Shamokin takes a 1-0 lead. Lainey Gorley, the freshman left fielder, will step in. That was a drive there by Elkin, a really hard hit ball. Gorley, the left fielder. .346. 13 runs driven in, 18 hits and 52 at-bats. 4 doubles, a triple. She swings and misses. Strike 1. A run in, a runner on second base. Foul back. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Oh, 2, and the pitch outside for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch to Gorley gets away all the way to the backstop, and the runner will move up on the wild pitch. So Elkin now down to third. Count evens up at 2-2. A run in the inning, back-to-back doubles by Bennett and Colby Elkin. Elkin now at third base, a 2-2 pitch on the way to Gorley. And she'll pop this one into right field, charging hard and going back to make the catch, the second baseman, Sable, and that will retire the side. But for West Shamokin, a run scores. The Wolves lead at 1-0 at the end of 2. It's District 6 semifinal AA softball action on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
When it comes to keeping your finances in order, experience and trust make all the difference. That's why individuals and businesses throughout the area turn to Christine McConnell CPA in Shilokta for dependable accounting, tax preparation, and financial services with a personal touch. Christine McConnell CPA is proud to support local student athletes and would like to wish the West Shamokin Wolves softball team the best of luck as they battle for another District 6 championship. Play hard, Wolves, and bring home the gold. Christine McConnell CPA, proudly supporting our community on and off the field.
Top of the third, 2-0. West Shamokin the lead in this District 6 semifinal AA softball game. Cheyenne Bush, Mackenzie McTavish, Elaine Sable, the scheduled hitters for West Branch. The Warriors have not put a ball in play yet in this game. 6 up, 6 down, all by strikeout. Liam Mondi has it going here. The center fielder Bush steps in. And that is a ball on the inside corner, or off the inside corner. Bush, a senior, batting .067. And the pitch. Fouled back. 1-1. Leadoff hitter here in the third. Swing and a miss, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. Mondi has started this game now with 7 consecutive strikeouts. Mackenzie McTavish, the right fielder, will step in. Left-handed hitter. A .188 hitter. She is a senior. A ball outside. The different look can sometimes throw a pitcher off when the left-handed comes up. The 1-0 is up high. 2 balls, no strikes. One away. And a 2-0 pitch on the way. She'll foul that one back. In the semifinals last year, West Shamokin defeated West Branch 11-5 before going on to beat Southern Huntington 6-1 in the district championship game. That's a ball. It's 3 balls and a strike now on McTavish. Bright sunny sky. There's the pitch. That is popped up the shortstop. And Avery Elkin will make the catch. First ball put in play by West Branch. McTavish is out. 2 away for the second baseman, Elaine Sable. Elena Sable. A junior with a .211 batting average coming in. Mondi with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Wolves lead it 2-0 here in the top of the third inning. Strike two. The 0-2 pitch. And that's hit into center field, where Colby Elkin will make the catch and retire the side. 9 up and 9 down. We have played 2.5. It is West Shamokin 2 and West Branch nothing. Heritage, or rather District 6 AA softball semifinal action on Renda Digital TV.
It's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Bottom of the third inning, 2-0. West Shamokin the lead, or 1-0, I should say. Where I got that extra run. It's fouled off by Avery Elkin. That's some pretty basic elementary math, isn't it? 1-0, the lead for West Shamokin. Elkin, a strikeout victim in the first. No balls and a strike. And she'll clip this one down that right field line. That'll drop foul. This is the second time West Shamokin hitters have knocked it down there in just the right spot. No balls, 2 strikes now on Elkin. 1 run for West Shamokin on 2 hits is what I meant to say, should have been saying. Another 0-2 pitch, and that is grounded toward third, fielded there by Blaney, and Bainey's throw across the field is not in time. Avery Elkin legs out a base hit. And the leadoff single for the Wolves for Abby Kimmel, a fly out to left field her first time up. And that one is all the way to the backstop. So Kimmel squared around to bunt, didn't need the bunt. The wild pitch will put Elkin down to second base. One to nothing Wolves, bottom of the third inning, runner in scoring position. A ball and no strikes on Kimmel. She squares around again, pulls it back, 2 balls and no strikes. Bella Nelson, West Branch pitcher, behind in the count 2-0. And that's up high. 3 balls, no strikes now on Kimmel, with Mondi waiting on deck. The 3-0 pitch is a called strike. It's 3-1. The infield single by Avery Elkin to lead off this inning. She's on second base after the wild pitch. Now 3 balls and a strike on Kimmel. And the pitch, she squares around and takes ball 4. 2 on now for the Wolves, looking to do some damage. Leah Mondi with a check swing single over the shortstop's head, her first time up. And she will step in now with 2 on and nobody out for West Shamokin. And a 1-0 lead for the Wolves. Inside for a ball. Mondi batting .429 this season. 27 for 63 with 21 runs driven in. 5 doubles, a triple, and 3 home runs. First and second, nobody out. A 1-0 pitch on the way from Nelson is all the way to the backstop again. Another wild pitch will move the runners up. Now 2 in scoring position. So Mondi looking to help her own cause. She's got a 1-0 lead here. And Nelson with a 2-0 pitch. That is driven long and foul. Out ahead of that one. Onto the soccer field it goes. 2-1. Back into the box. Here is Nelson's 2-1 pitch. Inside ball 3. Cam Vandervoort waits on deck. Three and 1 on Mondi. Runners on second and third and nobody out. The pitch. Grounded toward third. Fielded there. They'll come home. That is not a force play. West Branch mistakenly thought it was a force play, and so the catcher did not apply the tag. The run will score. Mondi will be on first base with the fielder's choice, and Kimmel moves up. Still nobody out. And runners on first and third. So a bit of a mental error there makes it 2-0. West Shamokin the lead here in the third, and Vandervoort to the plate. Takes it up high for a ball. Mondi will steal second base. Uncontested. So Vandervoort takes a ball. It's 1-0. 2 runs now for West Shamokin on the scoreboard. A 1-0 pitch on the way to Vandervoort. And she'll ground this one to second. The run will score. Vandervoort is out at first, and it's 3-0 West Shamokin. Mondi moves down to third base. The out is recorded 4-3. And an RBI for Vandervoort. Maddie Kern steps to the plate. A fly out to left field her first time up. She's got a runner on third with 1 away. 2 in the inning. Equipment adjustment for the catcher O'Hare for West Branch. They are underway now at Northern Cambria in the Class A boys semifinals. Northern Cambria and Claysburg Kimmel. That's on Renda Digital TV as well. Here inside, and it gets away from the catcher, and Mondi will come home to score. The third wild pitch of the inning. And the third run of the inning for West Shamokin. They lead it now 4-0. Base is empty for Maddie Kern, 1-0. Swing and a miss. A ball and a strike now on Kern. In there again. Third inning action, 1-1 with 1 away. The pitch. That is a hard drive to center field, but there to make the catch is Cheyenne Bush. 2 away. Solidly struck by Kern, but now 2 outs for Evie Grands, who fouled out to the third baseman her first time up. Grants will step in. 2 outs, bases empty. 3 in the inning, 4-0 West Shamokin. Nelson with the pitch, and that's chop foul. Grant's a sophomore. A .296 hitter on the season. In there again to face an 0-1 pitch, and that is inside. 1-1. Nelson back into the circle. A 1-1 pitch. And that's a pop-up down that left field line. And the shortstop over. And what a diving catch. Beautiful play there by Haley Woodling. A backhanded diving catch in foul territory. And that'll end the 3rd inning. The Wolves get 3, though. 4-0. They lead it at the end of 3 on Renda Digital TV.
Parents and guardians, when you need dependable childcare, turn to Tammy Powers Nest Daycare. Tammy Powers provides caring, reliable childcare for children from birth through age 15, including children with special needs. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tammy Powers offers a safe and welcoming environment. And if you're looking for a rewarding opportunity, Tammy Powers is hiring childcare providers and kitchen personnel. For trusted childcare and employment opportunities, contact Tammy Powers Nest Daycare, 112 Line Street in Rural Valley.
We are back at West Shamokin High School. Here are your totals after 3 for West Branch. No runs, no hits, and no base runners in this game yet. For West Shamokin, they've got themselves 4 runs on 3 hits. They just put up a 3 spot in the 3rd on only 1 hit. They have left 1 on base, so the Wolves lead it 4-0 as we head to the 4th in a fast-moving softball game. And Leah Mondi in this game has faced 9 batters and struck out 7 of them, the first 7 that she faced. She's got a couple of flyouts to end the 3rd, but other than that, they've not put a ball in play. So second go-around in the batting order for West Branch, and they'll try to pick it up with Bella Nelson, Bella Coleno, and Lindsay Bainey. The winner to play the winner between Bellwood Ennis and Southern Huntington. They're playing right now at Bellwood Ennis. Mondi's first pitch is a half swing strike on Nelson. Mondi checks the wristband. The 0-1 pitch. Up high, a ball and a strike. Nelson, a strikeout victim in the first. A 1-1 pitch on the way. That's up high, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Check swing. 3 balls and a strike. West Branch looking for their first base runner of the day, Nelson, ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Mondi's pitch is strike 2. Again, a half swing by Bella Nelson. So a full count on the leadoff hitter here in the 4th. Mondi, the windup. And foul tip caught by Vandervoort. That's strikeout number 8 of the afternoon for Leah Mondi. Cam Vandervoort with a nice play. No wonder the left-handed catcher got that glove in the right hand, got it over there. 1 away for Bella Coleno. the left fielder. She struck out in the first. Digs in, swings and misses. No balls and a strike. The Wolves with back-to-back doubles in the second inning to score 1 run. And then after a leadoff single by Avery Elkin in the third, a foul off here. Got a walk and a fielder's choice, in which they also had a couple of wild pitches before then. So the runners were on first and third. Elkin came home to score on a ground ball to third by Vandervoort that West Branch mistakenly thought would be a force play, but there was nobody on first. And so the run scored. And then the fourth run of this game scored on a wild pitch. A ball to Coleno. It's a 1-2 count now with 1 out. Here in the fourth. It's turned into a beautiful afternoon here, West Shamokin. Grounded toward short. Avery Elkin. Over to Brian McClafferty. 2 away for Lindsey Bainey. Bainey is their best hitter on the season. She carries a .453 batting average into this game. Two outs and nobody on, and Mondi the pitch up high for a ball. The 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. Two outs and nobody on. And Bainey awaits the 1-1 pitch and fouls another back. And it's 1-2. Replenish the supply here. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs and nobody on here in the fourth for West Branch. And Mondi's pitch hitter. And there's the first base runner of the afternoon as Lindsey Bainey is hit by a pitch. So a runner on first and 2 outs here in the fourth. According to their stat sheet, that is only the second hit bats person of the season for Mondi. And there is a line drive, base hit into center field for Haley Woodling. And all of a sudden, West Branch's bats come alive. Runners on first and third with 2 away for Finley O'Hare. 2 outs and a threat here for West Branch. First and third. 2 outs in the top of the fourth. 4-0 West Shamokin, and that one is inside. Good block by Vandervoort. She was set up on the outside corner. The pitch was into the turf on the inside corner, and she got over there. Nice job by Cam. A ball and no strikes. The pitch. That is popped straight up and right at me. It hit actually off the bar. That was a heck of a shot. The bar across the top of the backstop. Oh, no? That was coming down right on your computer there, John. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. O'Hare is back in there. Runners on first and third. Now she steps out and runs down to talk to her third base coach. Tim Wasecki is the head coach and coaching in the third base box right now. 1-1 on O'Hare. Mondy's pitch. This one is popped foul and out of play. Just barely, and takes the hop off the back wall of the dugout of West Branch. So Finley O'Hare, the catcher, giving the fans a little extra adventure. 1-2 with 2 outs. Runners on first and third for West Branch here in the fourth. They trail it 4-0. They could really use some runs. O'Hare hanging tough. The 1-2 pitch on the way from Mondy. Down low. Runner will go from first base, and they'll give the stolen base to Woodling. So 2 runners in scoring position, second and third, 2 balls and 2 strikes on O'Hare. Up high, the count goes full. The first base runners of the game for West Branch come with 2 outs in the inning. They're now on second and third. And a 3-2 pitch on the way to O'Hare. And she'll lift this one into left field, giving chase, and a diving catch. Did she come up with that? She did. Lainey Gorley lays it out. Right up against the fence. What a catch. And that'll end the top half of the fourth inning. 4-0 West Shamokin. What a play on Renda Digital TV.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Whether it's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
Whatever the final story of this game this afternoon, the catch by Lainey Gorley is going to be a highlight of the season for West Shamokin in this semifinal game. Runners on second and third and 2 outs. The drive by O'Hare over the head of Lainey Gorley, and she leaped and made the catch on the ball that had sailed over her head right up against the fence to end the threat and the inning. 4-0 West Shamokin, bottom of the fourth inning as Zoe Bennett digs in. And the designated player for West Shamokin doubled and scored in the second inning. Takes a ball here. It's 1-0. Nelson remains in the circle. Swing and a miss. 1-1 on Bennett. Here's the pitch, up high. 2-1 with Colby Elkin on deck. Bennett ready for the 2-1 pitch. That's a called strike. It's 2-2. Zoe's back in there. Here's the pitch. Fouls it away. Staying alive. Two and two. Bennett. Again, a foul off. Making Nelson work a little bit here. Reset, and here comes Nelson's pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Bennett. And again, she fouls it back. Two and two. New softballs for home plate umpire Keith Fry. Bennett ready to step in. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Inside, the count goes full on Zoe Bennett. Here's the pitch. Bennett takes ball 4. So Zoe Bennett down to first base. And Colby Elkin with the RBI double. In the 2nd inning, she'll step in. Bennett on first, nobody out. Bottom of the 4th. 4-0 West Shamokin. Up high for a ball. A run in the 2nd for the Wolves, 3 in the 3rd. One and 0, and off speed. Elkin swings and misses. It's 1-1. Colby made a nice catch in center field earlier in the game. Here's the 1-1. Again, she strokes it solidly, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Gets away from the center fielder, and Elkin into second base. Bennett to third. Colby Elkin has hit the ball hard twice. Takes second on the bobble. First error of the afternoon for either team. Bennett to third. Second and third, nobody out for Lainey Gorley. A pop up to the second baseman. Her first time up. So, 2 in scoring position for the Wolves here in the 4th. And fouled off on the first pitch to Gorley. She will step in again for an 0-1 pitch. And it's a ball and a strike. Two freshmen in the starting lineup for West Shamokin, Gorley and Abby Kimmel. Gorley in there again. And a 1-1. Squares around and puts the bunt down, and it just dies. And they're going to say it hit her in the batter's box. So it's just a strike. It's 1-2. Here comes Nelson's pitch. And driven into left field and deep. And a stretching catch there. Beautifully done in left field by Bella Coleno. And the runners have to scramble back to the base. Gorley gave it a ride, but Coleno with a beautiful play for West Branch. And so, 1 out in the inning. The runners remain at second and third. Bennett broke for home a little bit early and had to get back. Elkin was between third and short. Inside the pitch here to Avery Elkin, 1 for 2. Singled and scored in the third. Two runners in scoring position here for Avery. 1 out in the inning and a 1-0 pitch. She'll take it inside. 2-0. Elkin back in there. 4-0. Wolves lead it here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Nelson's pitch. Fouled away. Two and one on Avery Elkin. Here's the pitch. That's inside. 3 balls and a strike. Zoe Bennett walked to lead off this inning, and then Colby Elkin, the single, bobbled in center field, allowing her to get to second. 3 balls and a strike now on Avery Elkin. And the pitch. Popped foul. That'll get out of play too. Another one into the West Branch dugout. It's one of the more unsafe places to be today. Ball gets in there, bounces around, hits that concrete. 3 balls, 2 strikes now on Avery Elkin. 1 away and runners on second and third. Bella Nelson with the payoff pitch. And that is lined into left field, a low line drive, a base hit that'll drive in the game's 5th run for West Shamokin. Avery didn't take a full swing at that ball, but she hit it square and gets the RBI. The Wolves now leading 5-0 here in the 4th inning. 1 out and runners on first and third. For Abby Kimmel, a fly out to left, walked and scored in her 2 plate appearances today. And we'll see if Gary Stewart has her bunting. Doesn't show bunt, takes a strike. One out in the inning, 1 in, and runners on first and third. That one is driven towards center. There to make the catch is the center fielder, and heading home to score on the sacrifice fly is Colby Elkin, and it's 6-0 West Shamokin. Two away on the sacrifice fly. Wolves lead at 6-0. Abby Kimmel with the sacrifice fly. That's a called strike on Leah Mondi. 1 for 2. Singled in the first, reached on a fielder's choice, came around to score in the third. 2 outs now and a runner on first base for the Wolves. And Nelson's pitch inside. Mondi avoids the hit. One and one with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes on Leah. Leah is a great pitcher, but she's a heck of a hitter too, batting .429. She'll foul this one back. No one knows where that one's coming down. It's behind us. A ball and 2 strikes on Mondi. Avery Elkin, who singled, it seems like a long time ago, remains at first base. Here's Nelson's pitch. Out ahead of it. Drives it foul down the left field line. Remains 1 and 2. Cam Vandervoort waits to bat next. Mondi is back in there. Nelson in the circle, and here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that is a hard shot into left field, center field actually. It gets all the way to the fence. Avery Elkin is going to come around all the way from first base. She will score. Ball gets away, and Leah Mondi will scoot into third base. A double that scores the 7th run of the game for West Shamokin. Avery Elkin will score. 7-0 Wolves. Cam Vandervoort 0 for 2 with an RBI ground out. A runner on third and 2 away. Nelson with the pitch, and Vandervoort smacks this one about 1.5 miles. Way foul. I think all those people who parked in the main lot over there thinking they were keeping their car safe are a little bit doubtful now. No balls, 2 strikes on Vandervoort. Pitch is low. Two outs. 3 runs in the inning to make it 7-0 Wolves. And looking stronger and stronger every minute for a trip to defend their District 6 AA title. That one is a base hit into center field by Vandervoort to drive in the 8th run of this game. Good stroke for Vandervoort, her 2nd run driven in this afternoon. And it'll bring Maddie Kern to the plate, 0 for 2, a couple of flyouts, 1 to left and 1 to center field. 8-0 Wolves. And Maddie Kern digging in. And she'll first pitch swing foul. And need new balls here for the home plate umpire Fry. This is an Indiana County crew in this game this afternoon. Keith Fry at home plate, Tony Klein at first, Steve McCulley at second base, and Eric Scoltetti at third. And that's a high fly ball to left field. Coleno is there to make the catch, and that will finally end this 4th inning. But the Wolves pick up 4 more. They lead it 8-0 at the end of 4. It's District 6 AA softball semifinal action on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Fraser Brothers Hardware urges the community to join them and cheer on the West Shamokin Lady Wolves as they continue their successful playoff run. Fraser Brothers encourages the team to bring hard work and their best tools to the field. Speaking of hard work and best tools, come visit Fraser Brothers, about a mile north of Shilaka on Route 210, or call 724-354-4422. Fraser Brothers Hardware. If they don't have it, you don't need it. Go Wolves.
Back at West Shamokin High School and getting set for the fifth inning with West Shamokin holding an 8-0 lead. Here are your totals after 4. For West Shamokin, 8 runs on 8 hits. The Wolves have committed no errors. They have left 3 on base this afternoon, so getting people on base and bringing them home. For West Branch, they've got no runs on 1 hit. They've committed 2 errors and left 2 on base. Megan Eyerly, the designated player, will step in to bat for West Branch to lead off the 5th inning. And first pitch is low from Mondi. Leah struck out the first 7 batters of this game for West Branch. She's struck out 1 since then, so 8 Ks on the afternoon for her. A ball and no strikes on Eyerly, who was a strikeout victim. Inside, and that got her on the foot. Second hit batsman of the afternoon for West Branch, and it'll bring Cheyenne Bush to the plate. She struck out. She was the 7th of those strikeout victims to begin this game. The center fielder. She's been busy in the outfield. Runner on first, nobody out. Here in the 5th. Squaring around to bunt. Took a stab at it. Strike on Bush. The 0-1, foul back, no balls, 2 strikes on the Warrior center fielder. An 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 9 of the afternoon for Leah Mondi, and Mackenzie McTavish, a ground out to short, or a fly out to short, I should say. She was the first player to actually put the ball in play in the 3rd inning for West Branch, the pop-up to shortstop. She will take a ball up high. Runner on first. And 1 away here in the 5th inning. 8-0, West Shamokin the lead. This one is foul back. 1-1. McTavish, the right fielder. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Mondi. It's up high. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2 on McTavish. Sable waits on deck. Here's the windup from Mondi and the pitch. That is tapped back to the pitcher. Runner will move up. McTavish is out at first base. 2 outs for Elena Sable as Irely moves down to second base. Sable a fly out to center field in the third inning. Mondi, and that's sliced foul. Bounces off the tire of a car over there. The Wolves lead at 8-0. A run in the second, 3 in the third, and 3 in the fourth. 4 in the fourth, I should say. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on Sable. And the pitch inside, 1-2. Here comes Leomondi's pitch again. Called strike 3. And that will end the top half of the 5th inning. The Wolves lead at 8-0. Can they put it away in the bottom of the 5th? We'll find out. District 6 Class AA softball semifinal action on Renda Digital TV.
Know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
For over 90 years, the Graf name has been synonymous with insurance in Armstrong County and the surrounding area. With over 30 insurance brands, the Graf Agency specializes in customizing your insurance to fit your needs. The John F. Graf Insurance Agency offers insurance and related services in personal, business, life, accident, health, government, bonds, and investments. Stop in today and let them give you a quote, or give them a call and let them do your shopping for you. Proud supporter of West Shamokin Athletics.
We move to the bottom half of the 5th inning with West Shamokin leading 8-0. Also on Renda Digital TV this afternoon. It is District 6 Class A baseball semifinal action. Northern Cambria trailing Claysburg Kimmel 2-0 in the 3rd inning of that one. And there's more Renda Digital TV action happening tomorrow from Juniata Valley, where the Homer Center Wildcats will play the Juniata Valley Hornets in another Class A semifinal. 8-0 the Wolves. Evie Grant steps in, and first pitch swinging pops that into the shortstop's glove. 3rd pop out of the afternoon for Evie, and 1 away. Bennett steps in. Doubled and scored in the 2nd, walked and scored in the 4th, bats in the 5th with 1 out, and the Wolves leading at 8-0. Should they put 2 runs up here in this inning, this game would be over. And Zoe's going to ground that one foul. Nelson, the pitch. Off speed for a ball outside. It's 1-1. West Branch does have a girl warming up. Possible replacement pitcher. Inside. 2 balls and a strike now on Zoe Bennett. That is Megan Irely warming up. She's their designated player. The 2-1 pitch, Bennett. That'll get into shallow left field and drop down for another hit. And Bennett is going to round the base aggressively and slide into second base with a bloop double. How about Zoe Bennett, her second double of the afternoon, her 3rd time on base. And the Wolves have another runner in scoring position for Colby Elkin, who's 2 for 2. A double, a single, a run scored, and a run driven in. So Bennett thought she had a chance the moment she stepped out of that batter's box, kept it going. Elkin the pop-up. Second baseman will call it and make the catch. Interesting play there because Bennett was standing on the bag and the pop-up actually went right to the bag. And Elena Sable had to make that catch over the body of Bennett, who was standing on second base. Lainey Gorley steps in, 0 for 2. Pop up to second, a fly out to left field. Runner on second with 2 outs. And that is up high on the off-speed pitch. Runner on second, 2 down here in the 5th. 8-0 West Shamokin. Nelson's pitch. That's a high fly ball into center field. And there to make the catch and end the inning is Cheyenne Bush. We have played 5. West Shamokin leads at 8-0. District 6 semifinal AA softball action on Renda Digital TV.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
I want to tell you about my friends at Carson Boyer Funeral Home. For more than 100 years, folks in the Rural Valley area have turned to Carson Boyer when they've lost a loved one for funeral arrangements and a funeral service that is personal and memorable. Pre-planning your funeral is so beneficial, giving you the peace of mind you need and lifting your burdens with care and sensitivity. Call Carson Boyer Funeral Home or use the form at their website, carsonboyer.com, and they'll call you. Carson Boyer Funeral Home, committed to the community.
We move to the 6th inning with West Shamokin leading West Branch 8-0. And the top of the order for West Branch due up, Bella Nelson, Bella Coleno, and Lindsay Bainey. West Shamokin scoring a run in the 2nd, 3 in the 3rd, and 4 in the 4th. Nelson steps in 0 for 2 strikeouts this afternoon for West Branch. Leah Mondi checks the wristband, and her first pitch is in there for a strike. Leah has allowed 3 base runners this afternoon, 2 of them hit by pitches, and 1, their only hit of the game, that was a single by Woodling, who's due up 4th in this inning. Here's the pitch inside, 1-1 on Nelson. Mondi back in the circle and the pitch. Swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes now. Mondi's pitch is inside, 2-2. The pitch. That is grounded right through the legs of Leah Mondi and into center field. Second hit of the afternoon for West Branch. Nelson on first. Nobody out for Coleno. 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. The courtesy runner is going to be Sophie McCracken. Bella Coleno made a couple of outstanding plays in left field this afternoon. Runner on first and nobody out. And Coleno will foul it off. Leah Mondi into the circle. She's been outstanding this afternoon. Here's the 0-1 pitch up high for a ball. It's 1-1. A 1-1 pitch. Squaring around and getting the bunt down is Coleno, fielded by Mondi, over to first to McClafferty. Now they've got the runner tied up between second and third base. Diving, and that is a double play. How about that? The bunt got the runner down to second base, but then she rounded the bag, and McClafferty made the play to second, got her in the rundown, and got her out of there. Goes 3 to 4 to 6 at second base. And the sacrifice bunt was successful, but that makes it 2 away for Lindsay Bainey. Bases empty now for Bainey, the best hitter on this West Branch team. A strikeout and reached on a hit batsman. Bats here in the sixth with the bases empty and 2 away. Squares around and then swings away and pops it out to the shortstop, and that'll end the top of the sixth inning. West Shamokin holding an 8-0 lead. It's District 6 Softball, our presenting sponsor, H2O Restoration on Renda Digital TV.
Know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
A big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes. Go Wolves!
We get set for the bottom half of the sixth inning with West Shamokin leading it by a score of 8-0. And we'll update you on the score from Northern Cambria. Still 2-0 Claysburg-Kimmel in that game. For the Wolves, stepping in to lead it off here in the sixth is the leadoff hitter, Avery Elkin, who was 2 for 3 this afternoon. She scored twice and driven in a run. She takes a ball. It's 1-0. The Wolves again need only 2 runs to end this game. Grounder to the Third baseman, good scoop over there. Montgomery Van Buskirk, as Bainey's throw was into the turf, but bounced up on that true turf bounce, and Elkin is the first out of the inning. Hard shot. Third baseman playing up makes the play. One away for Abby Kimmel. 0 for 1, a walk and a run scored and a sacrifice fly. And the pitch from Nelson. She grounds out to third base. That's fielded in foul territory. We've seen Kimmel's power, the home run in the Heritage Conference Championship game in the first inning, a 2-run shot. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and driven into center field, but right there to make the catch is Bush, 2 away. For Leah Mondes, had a big day on the mound and at the plate. 2 for 3. She scored a couple of runs. She's stolen a base, a double and a single. A run driven in as well. So she's done the job at the plate and in the circle. One in the box and one in the circle, and she fouls this one out of play. Oh, and 1, 2 outs here in the 6th. West Shamokin 20-0 on the season, looking to make it 21. And in good position to do so inside. It's a ball and a strike on Mondi. Now the pitch. Boy, she drove that one a long way foul. Out ahead of the off-speed offering. 1 and 2 with 2 outs. Nelson's pitch. Popped into center field. That's a base hit. So Leah with a couple of hard swings. Couldn't put it in play, but with the soft swing, she dumps one into center for her 3rd hit of the afternoon, and that'll bring Cam Vandervoort to the plate. 1 for 3 with a couple of runs driven in for Vandervoort. Two outs and 1 on for West Shamokin, leading 8-0 here in the 6th. And the pitch, and Vandervoort smacks that one into right field. Another base hit. Mondi rounds the bag and heads to third. They actually tried to catch Vandervoort at first base. McCam did beat it out. So runners on first and third now with 2 outs for Maddie Kern. Maddie 0 for 3. 3 flyouts, twice to left, once to center. 2 outs and runners on first and second. Or first and third. Pops this one foul. And the blanketed people to my left roll out of the way to avoid getting hit. No balls and a strike now on Kern. First and third, 2 away here in the 6th. The Wolves in control of this game. Can they end it in this inning? Here's the pitch. Vandervoort will scoot on down to second. Now 2 in scoring position. It was a strike to Maddie Kern. Oh and 2 with 2 away. 2 on. Kern awaits the pitch from Nelson. And here it comes. High fly ball into left. That is going to get all the way to the wall. And 2 runs will score, and that is going to end this afternoon's game. The double for Maddie Kern, and the Wolves win it 10-0. The West Shamokin Wolves are on their way to the District 6 championship game for the third year in a row, and it would be for the Wolves their second straight if they should win it. They'll play the winner of Bellwood Annis and Southern Huntington. And we are back with more here this afternoon from West Shamokin High School on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
It's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
Here are your totals for the ball game. The West Shamokin Wolves defeating West Branch by a final of 10-0. For the Wolves, 10 runs on 12 hits and no errors. For the Warriors, no runs on 2 hits and 2 errors. Leah Mondi goes the whole way for West Shamokin. She obviously gave up no runs and none earned. She gave up the 2 hits, hit 2 batters, struck out the first 7 of the game, and ended the game with a total of 10 strikeouts and no walks. So an outstanding job by West Shamokin. And Coach Gary Stewart is making his way over. And we're going to get him rolling here today because I know he wants to go over to Frosty's and celebrate with ice cream. I know that's what I want to do. There you go, sir.
Thank you.
How about this afternoon? You get to play for a District 6 championship in your second straight. How about that?
That's what we're shooting for.
This game against West Branch this afternoon. The camera's right there. They're going to redirect it for us today. West Branch this afternoon doesn't hurt when your starting pitcher strikes out the first 7 that she sees, huh?
No, that's a good way to start them. For sure.
But, you know, you think about this, and we've had you in the last 2 games, and the fielding for your ball club has been so good. And Laney made probably the play of the year today out in left field.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I probably two runs score easily on that play.
Yeah.
You don't catch it. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, they weren't called upon to make a lot of great plays, but anytime they have to make a play in the field, they're very confident.
Absolutely. Like you said, they ain't always called upon, but when it's time, they step up and make the play.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, you've got the young skill on this team, and you've got girls that have you know, they've played a lot of years for you, and they've played a lot of softball, and it's championship caliber softball. And we talked about this the last time. You know, that blend, that mix speaks not only to this year, but it speaks to previous years when they had older girls who were mentoring them and bringing them along. Now your seniors and your juniors, you know, those upperclassmen, they bring along the younger players. It keeps the program strung right along.
Absolutely. That's our goal, and to keep this program strong and be winners for a long time around here.
Well, you're certainly doing that, and you get a chance to play for your second straight District 6 championship. And we take a look at some of the totals from this game, and of course 12 hits, 10 runs, no errors, as we said. No runs on 2 hits and 2 errors for them. They made a couple of mistakes out there that, typically in a high school game, you're going to find those sorts of mistakes.
Oh, for sure.
Your girls are so well drilled that mental mistakes aren't really something that they're prone to at all.
Well, there's a few of them out there tonight.
Okay, well, you can go ahead and do coach speak because you can't let them build up too much. But we want to talk to a couple of them here coming up. For you, bringing this program into another District 6 championship game, I know that's special for them. But let's talk a little bit about the people who are bringing them to this point. You've got a wonderful coaching staff and great support.
Can't say enough about them guys. Tom, he's on it all day long, and at practice, and they're constantly studying, and what we're doing wrong, what the other teams are doing wrong. I got Mike and Jason working with the pitching staff and calling pitches and stuff, and it helps. We're all buddies and been together a long time too. So yeah, it's a special group.
Okay, so you look forward to a District 6 championship game. It'll be either Bellwood, Annis, or Southern Huntington, who you played last year. I know it doesn't matter to you who you play because you just want to get there.
That's right. I'm not sure. I thought maybe that game was played last night, but I thought Bellwood won. But I could be wrong about that.
Now, if you're right, we'll look it up and find out. That's an easy thing to do these days, We all walk around with computers, so we'll find that out. We'll check into that Northern Cambria game there during the course of ours, and we'll just find the PIAAD6 website and check out the results of that game. If it is Bellwood, what do you know about them?
We haven't looked that far ahead yet. We try to go one game at a time here, so we don't know a whole lot about them.
Mm-hmm.
Southern Huntington, we know what they bring. They didn't lose many girls from last year, and
Yeah, boy, I had that up here earlier, and now I can't.
Right.
There it is. Hang on here. Softball brackets, and here we go. Well, if they did play it last night, they haven't posted it.
Okay.
But they did play it. It was listed at 2 p.m. yesterday. So, at any rate, if Bellwood won it, you're going to face a team that you don't know a whole lot about yet, but you've got a whole week to study them up, right?
Yep, and I got just the guys to do it. They'll be on it.
They'll get to it.
Yep,
They'll get to it. Good
tonight.
time. All right, let's talk to a couple of the girls.
All right, thanks, Todd.
And here's Leah Mondi. So 7 strikeouts to start the game. I don't know what the goal is for you, but that's a pretty good way to start, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Tell me about this team and what you had working in this game, because you started out, you're throwing a lot of heat, but the off-speed stuff was getting them too.
Yeah. My off-speed was good until he started calling them inside, and then I kind of hit a couple of girls, which I did not mean to do that, but it's okay. My defense helped me out, so.
Yeah. Well, when you have a play like Laney made out there that ended that inning, how special is that for you to know that you got that kind of support in back of you?
It makes me really happy to know because, I always have to tell myself that, they're trying to hit the ball, so, they're going to, make contact sometimes, but 99% of the time my teammates are right there, so.
Yeah. I mean, you've got the infield defense is terrific. The throws are perfect. And the outfield, girls like Colby, they're catching everything that's out there.
Yeah, they do a really good job out there.
Let's talk about what's going on at the plate today. You had a good day at the plate, and so did the rest of the girls. There's Colby. She had what? Do you have 3 today, Colby? You had 2. It's good to have that kind of support, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Talk about Cam a little bit too. She was really quick behind the plate today. She made some plays.
Yeah, Cam's a wall. She's doesn't get many by. She doesn't let many by her at all. She gets up for the high ones too, and she's good at just pretty much everything that she does. She's good.
Yeah, and she can hit the ball a little bit.
Yeah, she can sting a ball pretty hard.
That's probably one of your tougher challenges is getting out of practice without getting your head knocked off because these girls can hit, huh?
Yeah, I mean, None of them have hit me this year. I have been hit in the past by some of them.
Yeah.
But
What does it mean to you that in this season you get to play another District 6 championship game?
it means a lot to me, especially because it's my senior year, and I won't ever get another chance to do it. So I'm really proud of my team and happy to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go for another championship too.
Yep.
That would be a good thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You got a week to sit on that now and wait for
Yeah.
that to come. That's not going to be an easy week.
No, it's gonna be long, but
Well, you got the win tonight, and that's the important thing for today, and tomorrow's another day. Thanks so much for coming over. We appreciate it.
thank you.
Leah Mondi today, we told you some of her numbers. Here comes Colby Elkin, who was, you're hitting today. You were swinging the bat. That was solid contact that you were making. When you think about this pitcher compared to some of the other pitchers in the Heritage Conference got a lot of good arms, and they really prepare you for games like this, don't they?
Yeah. A lot of the pitchers for our Heritage Conference was a lot more. Some of it was fast, and some of it was like a mix. So it kind of prepares you for stuff like this.
Yeah, when they change speeds like that, I heard the way that the coaches were telling you about seeing the ball the whole way through. You probably hear that a lot, right?
Yeah. You hear it a lot through travel softball and stuff, so you kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
When you get up there, you know what you got to do. You know your situation, so you just got to do what you got to do.
We were talking about the defense, and again, it was so good. Tell me about that, and how, as a team, it's obvious you put a lot of work into it. West Shamokin softball practice must be pretty competitive.
Yeah, it gets kind of competitive, but we all talk to each other and we all help each other out, so it makes it a lot more easier when you hear everybody talking to you, everybody letting you know what you got to do. It helps a lot, especially when it has to do with the fence.
Yeah, in the championship game up at Northern, we saw Maddie make that diving play in right field. That was fantastic. Now we see another one here by Laney on the other side of you. Must make you feel pretty good that you've got great range and you can get to any ball, but you've got girls that can really be solid on the defensive on either side of you.
It makes it a lot easier, especially with Laney and Maddie's talk for me, and then we have talk for each other, so then it makes it easier on each other.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so you're into the District 6 championship game again for West Shamokin. I know that's a really special thing, isn't it?
Yeah. After seeing them do it all last year, it just kind of makes you more hungry to do it this year.
Yeah, absolutely. You get a chance to get your own D6 championship, too.
Yes.
A lot of fun. Hey, thanks for coming over tonight.
Yep, thank you.
We appreciate it. There's Colby Elkin for the West Shamokin Wolves. We're going to take a time out here, come back, give you some of the numbers from this game. The Wolves win it 10-0, and it is District 6 Heritage Conference champion Wolves making it now to the D6 championship game next week. It's Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
For over 90 years, the Graf name has been synonymous with insurance in Armstrong County and the surrounding area. With over 30 insurance brands, the Graf Agency specializes in customizing your insurance to fit your needs. The John F. Graf Insurance Agency offers insurance and related services in personal, business, life, accident, health, government, bonds, and investments. Stop in today and let them give you a quote, or give them a call and let them do your shopping for you. Proud supporter of West Shamokin Athletics.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
When it comes to keeping your finances in order, experience and trust make all the difference. That's why individuals and businesses throughout the area turn to Christine McConnell CPA in Shilokta for dependable accounting, tax preparation, and financial services with a personal touch. Christine McConnell CPA is proud to support local student athletes and would like to wish the West Shamokin Wolves softball team the best of luck as they battle for another District 6 championship. Play hard, Wolves, and bring home the gold. Christine McConnell CPA, proudly supporting our community on and off the field.
West Shamokin with a 10-0 victory over West Branch this afternoon in the District 6 semifinals. They will indeed play Bellwood Annis, an 8-2 winner over Southern Huntington yesterday. So the D6 championship will be decided between West Shamokin and Bellwood Annis next Thursday. 10-0 in 6 innings here. Here's how the scoring went in this softball game this afternoon. The West Shamokin Wolves put up a run in the second on 2 hits, 3 in the third inning, hit there, and then 4 runs on 4 hits in the fourth. A couple of runs on 3 hits in the 6th inning. Those came with 2 outs as well. All of those 3 hits, they strung together 3 in a row. And Maddie Kern's double ended the game 10-0 for West Shamokin. 10 runs on 12 hits, no errors for the Wolves. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Warriors. And here's how the individual numbers went. Avery Elkin, 2 for 3 in this game, actually 2 for 4 in the game. Scored twice, a couple of base hits, and she drove in a run. Abby Kimmel in this game was 0 for 2, a walk, a run scored, a sacrifice fly, and a run driven in. Leah Mondi had 3 hits. She had a couple of singles and a double. She scored 3 runs. She also reached on a fielder's choice, stole a base, drove in a run. A big day for Leah Mondi, both at the plate and on the circle. Cam Vandervoort this afternoon, 2 for 4, 2 hits in her last 2 at-bats. She drove in 2 runs. She scored a run. And the 10th run, the decisive run as well, to put this game into the mercy rule. Maddie Kern was 1 for 4, the 2-run double in the 6th inning that ended the game for Maddie. Evie Grants was 0 for 3 this afternoon. Zoe Bennett, 2 for 2 and walked. She scored twice. Those 2 hits were both doubles for Zoe. Colby Elkin, 2 hits this afternoon, a double and an RBI, also a single, and she scored a run, so 2 for 3, I should say, for Colby Elkin. Lainey Gorley, 0 for 3 this afternoon. She had that outstanding catch out in left field. Lainey Gorley, with 2 on in the 3rd inning, made a diving catch on a ball that was almost up to the fence. It got over her head, and she just laid out and got that ball. It was just a beautiful, beautiful defensive play for Lainey Gorley. And so the Wolves, with this win here tonight for Leah Mondi, 6 innings pitched, no runs, 2 hits, 2 batters hit by a pitch. She struck out 10 for West Shamokin. And we will come back and bring you more from West Shamokin High School as we talk about this game and get you set up for next week. That's after we take this time out on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Attention parents and guardians. When you need dependable childcare, turn to Tammy Powers Nest Daycare. Tammy Powers provides caring, reliable childcare for children from birth through age 15, including children with special needs. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tammy Powers offers a safe and welcoming environment. And if you're looking for a rewarding opportunity, Tammy Powers is hiring child care providers and kitchen personnel. For trusted child care and employment opportunities, contact Tammy Powers Nest Daycare, 112 Line Street in Rural Valley.
I want to tell you about my friends at Carson Boyer Funeral Home. For more than 100 years, folks in the Rural Valley area have turned to Carson Boyer when they've lost a loved one for funeral arrangements and a funeral service that is personal and memorable. Pre-planning your funeral is so beneficial, giving you the peace of mind you need and lifting your burdens with care and sensitivity. Call Carson Boyer Funeral Home or use the form at their website, carsonboyer.com, and they'll call you. Carson Boyer Funeral Home, committed to the community.
Fraser Brothers Hardware urges the community to join them and cheer on the West Shamokin Lady Wolves as they continue their successful playoff run. Fraser Brothers encourages the team to bring hard work and their best tools to the field. Speaking of hard work and best tools, come visit Fraser Brothers, about a mile north of Shilakta on Route 210, or call 724-354-4422. Fraser Brothers Hardware. If they don't have it, you don't need it. Go Wolves.
Back at West Shamokin High School, wrapping it up here today. I want to thank our presenting sponsor, H2O Restoration, and all of our sponsors of the action here today in this District 6 semifinal. The West Shamokin Wolves with the 10-0 win over West Branch. They will play against Bellwood Antis for the District 6 championship, looking for their second championship in a row for the West Shamokin Wolves, and then on to the state tournament. And, of course, we've got more action happening in the baseball District 6 standings right now in Class A, where this afternoon it's Northern Cambria taking on Claysburg-Kimmel. That ball game is in the top of the fifth inning, and Claysburg-Kimmel has a 3-0 lead over Northern Cambria. And there's one more game in the Class A playoffs, the other semifinal game, and that will be tomorrow afternoon. And we'll have that on Renda Digital TV from Juniata Valley High School, where the Hornets, the number 1 seed, will take on the Homer Center Wildcats. And that'll be a 1:45 airtime, a 2 o'clock first pitch from Juniata Valley tomorrow afternoon here on Renda